This is my artist talk on Passeggiata, a piece of visual music which serves as a corollary to my presentation on the patterns of existence. Passeggiata was completed just before the COVID-19 pandemic invaded the world. But somewhat surprisingly, I now see in retrospect that its sound world and visual patterns preempted a vision of the metabolic whirlpool in which we now find ourselves. A whirlpool where systems of free-living equilibrium have collapsed to a radically disordered state. Passeggiata is based on Luciano Berio's Sequenza IXa for solo clarinet, an exercise in musical discovery that reveals a composer expressing note patterns as a continual dichotomy between order and chaos. That's why I now see Passeggiata as being a paradigm for the times in which we now live. It's a visual interpretation that provides glimpses of an ordered system not only on the brink, but also on occasions running out of control. A short excerpt will show you what I mean. You saw there just one of a series of patterns given free rein in matching Berio's moments of musical abandon, when he weaves fast and furious note patterns that collapse the piece at intervals into a chaotic state. But there are other more relaxed moments depicted by slightly out of focus and dreamlike imagery that provide hints of an otherworldly passeggiata in and around a mountain village in Liguria, a landscape familiar to Berio because this was the province in Italy where he was born and lived. In Sequenza IXa, Berio explores at length one particular harmonic field, but he avoids monotony by springing constant surprises in terms of speed, pitch, and rhythmic variety. So too, the sources of my own imagery, manipulated as you see here by a series of neural patterns, have enabled me to interpret the multiplicity of Berio's musical devices with deep dream imagery. I wonder, could this be the sort of imagery that occupied the mind's eye of the composer when he was writing the piece? I'll never know, of course, but in my visual music I'm always aiming to identify the hidden imagery that lies behind a composer's notation. In the light of today's parasitic invasion, my visual interpretation of Sequenza IXa reveals life itself poised precariously on the edge of chaos. It's through the medium of visual music that I find myself searching for ways of restoring life to a natural state somewhere nearer the order we remember, although inevitably still finely balanced on the brink, as I'll now demonstrate. Thank you for watching and listening.